Check this out. This is a crazy important detail. This video is coming out in my lazy and dangerous course. So if you like to do the elbow escape, this is a detail, a super important detail that almost nobody talks about. Check this out.
Where his toes are. See how his toes are pointed to the side? So he'll never be able to get underneath my foot if he's trying an elbow escape. Once he turns his toes to the ground.
So right there, that little adjustment of turning your toes towards the ground so that your knee points towards the ground, so that when you actually bring your knee up, it actually comes underneath my foot, is huge. That's the game changer. Even black belts that do this technique relatively well, they miss this detail about turning their knees to the ground, so they get stuck all the time when someone actually has their feet tucked. Check this out.
You took away the gap. Now bring it up. He's right. So if you look at your knee, guys, if you feel your knee, you see how my foot is?
Move this out of the way so you guys can see.
Rounded, right? And so the toes get stuck underneath here.
So that's what happens all the time. People keep their feet tucked, and your leg basically ends up sliding up their toes when their feet are tucked. And so when you try to do your elbow escape and you bring your knee up, it just keeps riding up this ramp, which is their foot.
So this is important for you guys when you guys are doing your elbow escape, right? If they're keeping a tight mount on you guys and their toes are tucked, every time I do this, I slide up the foot. If I turn my toes to the ground, now that corner is stuck to the ground. And then I scrape. So
by turning your knee to the ground, you basically take away that kind of curvature, and you're basically able to come underneath the foot, which is the whole goal for the elbow escapes, to bring your leg underneath their leg to be able to kind of recover a half guard position, right? Catch at least one of their legs back in between your legs.
Underneath the foot. So like Andy, come here. You were doing a really good job against Denver. So
check this out.
Beautiful. So do you see where my...
Pay attention to my toes. Pay attention to my foot here.
So every time I do this, I slide up, right? So the goal for me is to get my leg off your toes. Do you feel that? Do you see how I turn?
Look at my toes. Look how they're pointed toward the ground here. Now watch when I go for my elbow escape.
Right? Do you see how I turn my toes? So get underneath. I can't. It's already past the point. Yeah, so just for me turning my toes, now you can't keep them. So I have to get my leg to the floor first, and I have to turn my knee. So no.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that. That should be a game changer for you guys.